So I just need to give everyone a little heads up, and I'm going to tell the story. I'm going to spoil everything. I'm going to tell the story that I told on the podcast that will air on the 22nd. I don't know what day that is. Feels like it could be Thursday. What's today? The 20th? Tuesday, Wednesday? Could be Wednesday. I don't know. Anyway, so I'm going to tell the story of one of my Sasquatch experiences. It's an hour plus program, so, and I'll try and link it. I don't know if links work on Instagram. I think they work on YouTube. Anyway, so this happened in southern Maine. I used to have a few families of Sasquatch that I would feed snacks to. Probably, I don't know, once a week to once every 2 weeks. Two of the families were in the Maine area, and one of the families was in an undisclosed location in New Hampshire. But this is one of the main stories. So I'm hiking along. It was a very humid, hot summer day. I had a bag of snacks and foods in my hand, and my walking stick in my other hand. So I'm walking. It's a big preservation area, and there was trail. This is like a trail system there. So I'm walking. I'm about a mile in, and I look down, and there's a green acorn, and next to the green acorn is a little feather. I don't know, maybe about that big. Not a giant feather, but not a tiny feather either. And Sasquatch are famous for leaving gifts like that for people. And I knew it immediately. I knew that it was placed there for me to find. So I picked it up, I said thank you, and I stuck it in that little Velcro strap on the back of the hat, baseball hat. And I continued on. Now, it was really buggy. There were lots of mosquitoes. And I took my hat off and was like swiping around at the bugs, trying to get them out of my face. And I put my hat back on and kept walking. And a couple minutes later, I was swarmed again with the things. And I did the same thing with my hat. Took it off, did that, put it on. And I took my hat off again. I looked at it, and the feather was gone. I was like, ah, shit. So I started looking around, like looking down, looking at where I was at, and there was nothing. Nothing to be found. So I walked back to where I first, swished away some mosquitoes, and it wasn't there either. So I was like, whatever, I'll just go deliver the food, and I'll find it when I come back through. So I went, I don't know, it was another 10-15 minutes to the secret spot. I put out the food, and I came back, and I came to that spot where I had thought I had lost it, or where I had noticed I'd lost the feather. And I looked all over the place, and it wasn't there. So I was like, oh shit. Alright, well, it's got to be at the next spot. I probably lost it right away. And I went, nothing. Couldn't find it, looked everywhere, and I was really bummed. But the mosquitoes, when you stop in the woods, and it's humid, and there's bugs, if you stop, they're just 20 times worse. So I was just like, screw it. I gotta get out of here. So I kept walking, and I came to the spot with the green acorn, and that feather was right beside that acorn. And that's a true story, and that will be on Bizarre Encounters. It's on YouTube, and they also have a podcast that's on Spotify.